Alright guys, so as we did last video, we went through the third part of the story. This time we're actually going to go ahead and go through the fourth and final part of the story. I really wish I could have recorded parts 1 and 2 for you properly. Unfortunately, I can't go back and re-record with the story still up. But let's go ahead and get started. I forgot the voices already. Oh god. Alright, changing all the voices starting now. It's not working, Katakena. Or Katenka, there we go. That's the right name. It's not working, Katenka. We can't calm him down. I wanted to get more information out of him, but he's causing far too much damage. It can't be helped. Forget about bringing him back under control. Just take him out. Wait. Let me talk with Sez. I can calm him down. Aren't you Lady Bellona, Moon? It's too dangerous. Please go home. There's no need to worry. I'm well aware of her abilities. She's far stronger than you. So I assume you already have a plan if you're talking so confidently? Of course. Fine. We have nothing to lose at this point. But if you fail, we will kill him. Says, do you recognize me? Ugh. I guess not. Not that it matters. You made little sense when you were in your right mind, either. I'm going to take you down with force. Think back through your memories of defeat and remember me. Huh? You're gonna fight him? In here? Not just a fight. No fight. Just a casual spar. Stand back if you don't want to get caught up in it. Okay, a one-on-one battle with Sez. This is looking good. I hope he has a lot of HP.
I will do my best. Entertain me, please.
Okay. Looking good. Oh, okay, so he can use that even if he's... Oh, this is perfect. Okay, so I can see... Alright, that buffed my focus by 3, so I can actually use that again now. But it's interesting that Sez is allowed to use his special even... Oh, okay, he's dead. The defense decrease did a lot. He can use his passive even if I'm not at half HP, and it summons minions. That's very interesting. Alright, this is his ult. Really wish we could stall out for a few more turns and finish with a soul burned ult. If I had known that he would take that much damage while defense broken, I would have done that in the first place.
Is it time for magic?
But, unfortunately, Bellona's just too strong. Why are you not killing me? You've had so many opportunities already. If you were him, you would have ended me the moment I lowered my guard. Him. I don't know who this is, but he is really cool looking. Holy crap. Is this a Moonlight version of Sez? His hairstyle is very similar. He's got the same arm effect, and it looks like his outfit's similar. Either this is a Moonlight Sez or it's another character from the same area. Either way, I really want this character. He looks awesome. I love that outfit. Anyways, back to the story. One day, I will kill you. That's the only reason I exist. It's either kill or be killed. No, this is different. This is different than the fear I felt before. Shall we call it a day, then? If we just fought a little longer, you could have killed me. Oh, I could never. There aren't many opponents who can entertain me as much as you. And I never get to meet any of them thanks to my stepmother. If she's in your way, get rid of her. Or is she even stronger than you? No, not in the way you think, at least. But as long as I belong to the Moon family, I can't go against her. Even if I try becoming a mercenary, I won't get much work. The only escape from this family is to marry into another. Then why don't you? No, thank you. I'll be escaping one prison and running straight into another. I'd rather not think of these things right now. I'm just happy to just spar with you. Bellona. Bellona? Says, do you remember me now? Thank the goddess. Really? You did well, Says. It's all okay now. Has he returned to his has he returned to his senses? As expected, the only way to bring back someone to their senses is to beat it into them. I think it's more thanks to the fact it was Bellona. I wasn't hoping for much, but she actually did it. She saved his life, for now. According to the man's statement, he was kept in some sort of lab in Terranor, where he was forced to fight others to the death. This is only a guess, but I think Terranor might be mass-producing some army of artificial soldiers. They are preparing for another war. It would appear so, but I can't imagine who they might be preparing to fight. If more of his memory returns, we may be able to get more information. I hear he went on a rampage during his interrogation. How do you expect to get more information out of such a volatile individual? As you say, the regular method of imprisonment and interrogation seems dangerous. I think it would be better to hand him over to the Phantom CIC instead. He regained what memories he shared with us so far through fighting, and there's no need to worry about collateral damage in the land of death. Still, it's far too dangerous to let an uncontrollable person free without any safety measures. That's why I was thinking we'd have someone watch over him. You want me to watch over Says? You're the only person capable of taking him down. If it's okay with you, Bellona, we'd like for you to both join this Phantom CIC. While working for them, you can try to get more information out of them. Out of him, sorry. I'm not sure if my parents will let that happen. The future of Azera is at stake here. He's the key to discovering what Terranor is plotting. If you're willing to join, we'll persuade your parents for you. Then I'll do it. And that's how I gained the freedom I've always dreamed of. Huh. So Bellona joined the Phantom thanks to Says, and Says joined the Phantom thanks to Bellona. That's right. And that's why I'm always thankful to him. I have no intention of losing this hard-earned freedom of mine. I'm never going back to the Moon Mansion. No matter what, you won't have to. I'm not letting you go back. Thank you, Says. I hope we can continue working together for a long time. You too, Lots. Alright, that was a nice little story. I kind of like Says a lot more. He's got an actual personality now, not just is it alright if I get rid of everybody? I'm also a big fan of Bellona. Her design is already cool, but her unit is amazing. I couldn't really go over her super well, but I will try to pull for her. I was going to wait until Haste came out on a featured banner before I did really any pulling, but I think Bellona is honestly worth getting. She's able to spam her special pretty regularly. I'll quickly go over her unit before leaving. I just want to see what artifact I get here. Oh, yes! Oh, wait, no, never mind. Dang it. This isn't the one I thought it was. I thought it was the chainsaw for a second, but this is the Gatling gun. This is still pretty good, though. And it's a Ranger exclusive, so if I manage to pull Bellona, I'll do... I don't know how long we've been recording for, but I'm going to go over Bellona, and then I might do summons in another video for her.
A customer. We have a visitor.
That's not the right one, it's this. So, this is Bellona. She is a Earth Ranger. I believe she is the second 5-star Earth Ranger, the first being Azeria. Her first ability is the Windbreak Fan. It gives her 1 focus and 1 soul. So she's another one of those characters that gains focus as she fights. So she attacks the enemy with a fan, dealing damage proportional to their max health. If stacked focus is 5 or more, she loses all of it and activates Razor Wind Fan. That is her S3 or her ult. Her boosts are all damage buffs, so there's nothing special there. And she doesn't scale off of anything outside of the enemy's maximum health. So the higher, basically, she's a boss killer. That's what that means. The more health the enemy has in total, the more damage she does. So her second ability is Butterfly Fan. Attacks all enemies by waving a fan. It's better as there's more enemies. So what's interesting here is while her first ability is focused on boss killing, her second ability is actually wave clearing. And it's very good for getting rid of a boss who summons minions, getting rid of their minions. Because usually boss minions don't have a lot of HP. It also does give her 1 focus, and it does give 2 soul, which is good for building up the soul gauge. Her ult is a 1 soul cost for the burn, and it attacks all enemies, creating a powerful gust of wind, 65% chance to decrease defense for 2 turns. So she's got actually a higher natural defense drop than Tenebria, and still is AoE. And it gives her 3 focus, so remember she only needs 5 to use Windbreak Fan. Then the effect chance increases by 20% when Razor Wind is triggered by Windbreak. Meaning if you use this ability that drains her focus, it actually becomes an 85% chance to decrease defense. The boosts for this one are also all damage increases, but this one does get its effect chance increased by 15%. So at max skill, once it hits skill level 4, it actually is an 80% chance to decrease defense, which means that with Windbreak Fan, it becomes 100%. So only enemies that are immune to it or have a high resistance won't have their defense decreased. This actually could work really well with an effect resistance set or a hit set, but I would probably stick with crit and attack or something along those lines for her, just because she doesn't scale off of any special stats. So attack is good for just giving her more damage outright. You could also go for a speed set, seeing as she's a ranger, and they do have high speed stats. Uh, we could look at the journal to see what else she should be. Britannia, possibly. Can't remember for sure if Sez was in this area or not. If he wasn't, then not there. Okay, here. So there's Bellona. Okay, so it's her second skill that actually gets the buff, and it gives her immunity, which means she can't be hit by debuffs 1 turn after she uses it. Okay, that's not really it's not really that good, honestly. It's okay. It'd be better if she cleared debuffs rather than becoming immune. But it's all right. It's not terrible. She's a pretty good unit. Looking at her stats, 109 speed is all right. Uh, Attack at 684 and health at 4242. I'm not 100% on how good those are. Those seem okay, though. She seems like, stat-wise, she seems pretty good. We say yes, she's all the way awakened. Okay. Max awakening, she gets speed boosts upon awakening. That's good. That's good. So she's not bad. Definitely a good unit to go for. If you don't have any greens, then I would say summon for sure. She's definitely worth. Anyways, that's all for now. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, stay greedy.